I guess you're seeing the title. What if Izuku had Satoru Gojo's power? I'm gonna do this shit again. Now in the timeline, what I'm gonna do is, let's say, Izuku's gonna be the same quirkless fucking wannabe. Yes, that's it. Same quirkless shit. Now, Izuku's gonna awaken the part of Satoru Gojo. Not right now yet. At least not right now. He's gonna awaken it. So everything happened the same as it can, but let's say he did meet Uraraka and other shit. But now you see the ship is not Uraraka, so fuck off Uraraka. I hate her. There is a reason for the shit. I do really hate her. No, it's not for, you can say, some of you might say why I hate her, but still you can say it's not that. You can say I hate the fucking whole fucking face. Yep, I fucking hate her face fully. No, it's not. You can say something that happens with me. You can say if I hate some character, I will hate the character until I die. I cannot revert my hatred from him like Sasuke. I hate that shit just too much. I hate way too much, and still I'm still hoping that Sasuke would die beside Naruto. So Boruto in the manga Naruto died. So I'm fucking sad on that part. Now, so we are gonna go do shit here. So it's the same quirkless one. Izuku here is not the same shit here. Izuku, let's just say, has a female friend already beside Uraraka. Now this female friend apparently, she and Izuku met even before Uraraka was, you can say, Uraraka met Izuku. So let's say when Izuku met Uraraka, he said, I talked to a second girl. As Izuku said, hey, I already talked to a girl, but still a second girl. Confidence progress. That's his motive. Now, if you're wondering who's the first girl is, you see, the first girl apparently is Melissa Shield. Now, how the heck? You see, Izuku was that time scrolling throughout the, you can say, social media for a bit, and let's say it was how should I say, yeah, Izuku scrolling, and you can say Izuku Izuku met her in a Facebook bit, you can see. You see, normally Izuku won't care about the normal social media or online world, but he did care about that. So he decided to use Facebook a little bit, and he did. Let's say her account that time was in, you can say, VIP, so he could, you can say, send friend request, and mistakenly he did, and Melissa accepted it. And ever since then they started talking. Yeah, Izuku told her that he was born quirkless and other shit, and how he also got quirk. He also told her that the good news that he was, a late bloomer. So shit, she was happy for Izuku. Yeah. Now, Melissa told that she knows All Might. So let's just say she won't. So Izuku won't freak out. So yeah. Now for the part we see Izuku literally, you can say, I do very mean literally, in the USJ part. In the USJ at that moment, something happened that was unavoidable. In the USJ, Izuku was hit by the Nomu. Now, in this timeline, Izuku tried to save Tsuyu, but what happened? Izuku shoved her away from there, as Izuku pushed her away as the Nomu punch Izuku literally. Nomu punch Izuku literally shattering his every bone in his body. As Izuku failed, he couldn't move his body, but he still wanted to. At that time, Shigaraki. He was coming towards Suyu as Suyu was scared, also tried to fight, but the Nomu was holding on her as Izuku said, "Damn body, move you damn body," as he said, damn it, if I weren't so weak, damn it. He started to cry, said, "Give me one more chance, damn it." At that moment, Izuku's body emanated a little dark like aura. As Izuku's real quirk activated. It's not a fucking quirk, it's fucking curse energy. So Izuku's gonna be the first and only one who is having curses. So he activates them. His body started to heal in an insane amount of speed as Izuku's eyes shifted into sky blue eyes. As we see Izuku getting up in an insane amount of speed and kicking the gnome into head in a progress, not exploding it but kicking the gnome into the wall. As Shigaraki was also surprised by the kid's power as we see Izuku's body start to crackle like lightning, like he's channeling one fire into his whole body. As Izuku said, he Detroit smash, he literally said, as he literally punches Shigaraki in the gut, making him spit some blood out, as it was very dangerous, the blood apparently. As Shigaraki was, you can say, pushed where the Nomu was pushed into, as the Nomu got hit again. At that time, Shigaraki's whole body, it was like he couldn't move. What the heck is happening? At that moment, Izuku started to beat on Nomu and Shigaraki at the same time with the speed that nobody could master. Everyone watched in horror, especially Minato, as he said, "What happened to him?" As Suyu said also the same thing. At that time, All Might burst in as he looked at the horror scene. What happening? As Izuku was beating down on the villain furiously, as blood was dripping out of the villain's and the other's body. As we see, the Nomu tried to get his master out, but Nomu was also unfortunately being beaten to shit. His hands, his body, everything were getting holes in them, but they were healing. As he tried to beat them down furiously, as his eyes, he does not know what he is doing himself, as he was in a blank state. As he started furiously beating on them, as he said, 100%. As his hand started to shift, Ikon's veins started to pop out as he said 100% destroyed. At that moment, Kurogiri said, "I have to save him." As Kurogiri was in a barely moment he was about to save, but the Detroit punch destroyed the Nomu's body completely. There was nothing, no matter, nothing left. As the Nomu's body, it was only a limp of flesh, nothing left in the body. As Izuku stand, as Izuku got unconscious, as Kurogiri said, "We have to retreat, sir." As they retreated, as All Might and the other student, they were also looking at her, especially All Might, as he said, "Young Midoriya," as he literally rushed over there, not caring about anyone what they see. As he rushed young Midoriya to recovery girl, as they see, as the other villains, they were taken care of by other heroes. As for Suyu Minato, they were all surprised by Izuku's outburst at there. Now, why Izuku outbursted? You see, Izuku wanted to be a hero so badly. He vowed himself that when he get into the new class and make few friends, he vowed to himself that he will protect his all friends. So that's it. No love fucking interest, by the way. He has a love interest, but no, not now yet, at least. As we see, Izuku was taken to recovery girl. As the recovery girl started to work on Izuku, as she saw Izuku's bone were all healed up, and Let's say Izuku's whole body physiology changed a little bit as his body started to become more muscular, as it was not the same as before. As Rikubigal noticed that Izuku does not have the emerald green eyes anymore. He has sky blue eyes, the beautifulest blue eyes ever she has ever seen. As she told All Might about Izuku's condition, as All Might was surprised himself. So what do you think? Is it his quirk? Nah, it's a mutation quirk if I assume, Rikubigal said. Maybe it's a mutation type quirk. It's a rare type of quirk that changed the user physiology. As we see, All Might was also concerned about Midori as Izuku wake up. As Izuku said, what happened? As he still has the same demeanor, but still, what happened? As he looks at All Might, as All Might said, hey the young Midori, are you okay? As Izuku said, I feel a little bit weakened, but I'm better, he stated. What happened, All Might? What happened to the villains? As All Might said, All Might was quiet and said, you don't know young Midoriya? No? You defeated the villains. You defeated the main boss, young Midoriya. But I don't remember. As he was about to finish it, then memory got him. As he remembered few shots how he vigorously beat down on Nomu. As he wondered what happened, he tried to remember what happened there. What happened at that time, he doesn't know. But every student saw this, and the fight, you can say it was one-sided completely. It was not like the No Man All Might. You can say there was no shockwave, but Izuku's hit, every hit, literally you can say hit literally did kill Gnome. If Izuku's every hit could be count, let's just say the Gnome was pierced in his body several times. Never saw the horror. Even Bakugo, let's just say Bakugo and Todoroki have mixed feelings with each other. Let's just say for Todoroki, it was envy and how strong he is. And for Bakugo, he said, that nerd. He still lied to me. He said he didn't have a control over his core, but what was that? As Bakugo was furious, annoyed at the same time. As for a few other students, as for Izuku's friends like Ochako, Ida, they were concerned about their friends, so they decided to visit Izuku. As they decided to visit Izuku, when they entered, they saw Recovery Girl talking with Izuku and said, I guess Izuku, your quirk manifested a different form. Huh? As she said, go with that, you'll see. She started to stop talking as she said, there is some people. Now as she suddenly leaned on Izuku's ear and said, go with that, or just say your quirk evolved a little bit. As Izuku just nodded, as Izuku's friends came in and said, hi Midoriya. Both of them said, as Izuku said hi, as let's say for Uraraka, hey, she blushed. Now why? First reason, Izuku is fucking shirtless. And second, his fucking face, he doesn't have the baby fat anymore. And for Ida, oh shit, he just said, Midoriya, is that you? As Izuku said, yes, Ida-san, it's me. As Ida said, that's no question, that's Izuku, but as he said, that's no question, that's Midoriya, but what the heck happened to him? As Ida said, man, as he said, Midoriya, why your eyes are blue? As for Uraka, she was cut and her face was red, as she said, wow. Fuck, I'm gonna do a fucking harem already. But Uraka is not gonna be there. Sorry, all. And you're seeing there, that's not my name. Yep. My name is different. That's not it. Now we see. After that, Izuku explained that his quirk evolved a little bit. So, yeah, it happened. And Izuku let's just say, let's say, because of his eyes being open, let's say, To unknowns to him, Izuku was the strongest in the class, even with or without the blindfold. You can say the blindfold doesn't matter here anymore. You see, if Izuku blindfolded, he limited his power, but still he's fucking a powerhouse. Now, Izuku is still the same as the canon as he recovered from the UA infirmary. Then he was given chance to go to his own house. He did. Apparently, when he got to his own house, as Inko got a message that her son's quirky evolved, so Izuku's body changed a little bit. As she saw Izuku's body, as she was literally crying, I said, "Izuku, my baby, what happened to you? Are you okay?" As she literally barraged Izuku with some, you can say, kisses, and Izuku said, "Mom, I'm okay." As he was still shuddering, but let's say it's gonna go away soon. As Izuku explained what happened, as Izuku just decided to tell his mom said about One for All, as he talked about All Might about this. As All Might said, if you trusted Izuku, then okay. As Izuku told her about One for All and how she at first she was at protest and said, "Give your quirk back to Almighty Izuku. We don't need it. I don't want to lose you." As Izuku stated, "Mom, even if I give my quirk back to All Might, I won't be able to be a hero. Now I have my own quirk." As Izuku stated, as Inko said, "Then give it back already. I don't want to lose you, Izuku." As she started crying, then Izuku explained her main ways. So Inko said, "Okay then. If you are happy, then I am happy." As it happened, Inko knows about One for All, so it's gonna be feel much easier for Izuku to go talk to All Might. And All Might also somehow, let's just say, All Might also come with Izuku to his own home to do some, you can say, explain to Izuku's mom. So yeah, he did. And as Inko said, "I don't know what to feel about it anymore." Now we see Izuku getting a week off. Now in this week off, All Might said, "Izuku, as a young Midori, I'm gonna train you to the toughest point where you can control a One for All in a better way as possible." As All Might take Izuku with him to a little gym, as said, "From this day onward, you will go to this gym properly, and you will go to this gym for permanently. And wait for me." As All Might stated, "I have a little date with someone," and in reality, All Might was dating Izuku's mother. And how? They pulled it off somehow, and Inko just was in her slim form. So yeah, Inko is slim here, so there she's not fat, slim. Now Izuku did train a week in that gym, as Izuku made few friends apparently. Izuku made friends with the gym instructor. That instructor took as the gym instructor work on Izuku's confidence. In that week, Izuku went throughout a fucking transformation apparently, and Izuku decided to put his hair in a different way. I mean, his hair color changed and darkened a little bit. I mean, it did not turn white, but it darkened a little bit. It darkened and mixed with a little bit of white. Not made whitish or some shit, but little bit of whiteness. So that's it. As Izuku's body, ooh la la, it has grown into many shapes, and Izuku was also asked out by few of the girls. As Izuku politely declined their offer, but he did, as they did invite him on some dinners and lunch, so Izuku accepted them. He gained a very great amount of confidence boost, as let's say the UA, they thought about, you can say, getting the dome system early, because what happened, and they wanted to keep the students safe. So the dome system got open, so they need 3 weeks apparently. So the 3 weeks is gonna be day off for Izuku fully. So, and these 3 weeks Izuku worked on his confidence and made few friends really, and he make his relationship with Melissa. got apparently very well. As for Melissa, when she saw Izuku's new you can say new look from her own eyes from the we can say video cams, her eyes literally come out of her eye socket as she said, Izuku, is that you? As Izuku said, yep, surprise. Let's say, as for Melissa, she was happy for her friend as Izuku explained her that how his quirk evolved and it was in his final form, so Izuku will be looking like this permanently. As she was happy that her friend also has blue eyes, but a beautiful pair at that. She also praised Izuku's eyes mostly, so Izuku blushed a little bit. Now Izuku having mixed emotions a little bit because let's say Izuku never think about it. You can say having to date Melissa. You see, Izuku may be in a conference now, but at first he thought about you can say he did not thought about dating Melissa, but now he considered that offer a little bit as he wondered how to say it. As Izuku said, Melissa, do you have a boyfriend or something? As Izuku never literally asked this question, Melissa said no. Why so sudden? As Melissa got a little smirk and as she wondered that if Izuku is gonna ask her on a date, as she said, nah, I'm not gonna decline, but let's see what he does. As Izuku was in a little shudder where he said, nah, just for general knowledge, as Melissa just smirked and said, okay, I know where he's going, as she had a little laugh. As for behind, as we seen behind Melissa, David said, Melissa, the dinner is ready. Would you come now? As Melissa said, okay, Papa. As we see Izuku, as she said goodbye to Izuku and good night, really. And Izuku went on his own way. As Izuku said, damn it, I should have asked her. Damn, we have been friends since forever, but still, I think it's early. But then again, I do not mind her. Then he let it go. Izuku is the same Izuku we all know and love, but still he is a different. He is a confidence boost. Now the 2 weeks has already 3 weeks. Has already gone by. As Izuku is gonna go ship the dorm, as Izuku was the first person arrived there, so he went and he was met with Aizawa. As he said, so Aizawa sensei, where is my room? As he said, go look into the sheet. As he handed him the sheet. As Izuku said, okay, 3 or 4, okay. His items, everything was there. As Izuku has get out of his fanboy state, now he does not, you can say, have All Might action figurines, but Izuku is now interested into many games. Now you see, Izuku gym instructor apparently is a game geek, so Izuku also got little games, battle royale games apparently, so make him to have strategies and few RPG games Izuku likes. And Izuku also unlock a new aspect of his quirk. Let's say it let him create infinite space around him, as he was surprised by it himself, because at one time, let's say, you see, in the gym, what happened, there was a few dumbbells, you can say, break down, and one with a super strength quirk accidentally throw the dumbbell toward Izuku. Apparently his target was not Izuku, but you can say it happened somehow, bullshit happened, but it was way toward Izuku. As Izuku said, please, there will be hundreds of walls. As Izuku saw the dumbbell little started to slow down and didn't hit him anymore, as he wondered what the heck. As the person just said sorry to Izuku, as he apologized dearly. As we see, Izuku just said oh, it's okay, as he just leave there. As Izuku unlock a new aspect of his quirk, He can create limitless space around him, and whoa, it's like he's gonna be untouchable if he uses it. Then also gaining a little bit of levitation ability. He can levitate into the air by somehow some bullshit. He doesn't know himself how the hell does he levitate. As All Might was even more happy because Izuku is unlocking his own quirk, and even 1 4 hours boosting, you can say, limitless and infinity. Now for the successor, Izuku can control 100% from off his back, and he cannot control full 100% of the quirk. You see, Izuku can control 20% of the back, but Izuku, when he uses 100% on his fist breaks. It does break, but it heals at insane amount of speed. So Izuku is fine. He does not feel the pain at all. Now Izuku has unlocked, you can say, the red, blue and purple curse technique, red, blue and purple. And the purple part, you see him, he accidentally mixed the both red and blue together, and voila, he destroyed everything around him, even fucking matter. As he said, that's too dangerous. Nope, that's for All For One there, he stated. If All For One is alive, that's for him. As he said, okay, red and blue, apparently with the red I can repel and attract. Okay, with repel and blue attract. Awesome. And my strength has gone fucking insane, he said. As Izuku does curse a little bit, but not fully. We see after Izuku getting into the dorm, as a few people started to fill in. As first person, apparently this was Mina and Kirishima. Let's say Kirishima and Mina, both of them entered the Height Alliance, as they just said, oh, the building, the dorm is fucking the dorm is so awesome. As Kirishima said, it's manly, the same dialogue. As they passed Izuku, as Izuku said, as for, you can say, as Kirishima recognized that green hair, but he doesn't recognize that body. As he said, Midoriya, is that you? As Izuku said, huh? Oh, hey Kirishima. He stated, oh, hey Ashido-san. He also stated the same time. As both, you can say, Mina and Kirishima, their eyes fall out of their socket, as said, Midoriya, is that you? As Izuku just said, yeah. Is something wrong? He has still a little stutter, but still. They said, but you were scrawny little, you were so short. Now you're even height about Ida. How? As Izuku just stated, said, training, extreme amount of training. And my quirky wall, did you forget? Oh, you don't know my quirky wall. I only tell Ida and Raka about it, he said. Oh, as they started to talk with Izuku, as for Kirishima, he was admiring Izuku's muscles and said, man, that body is fucking awesome, he said. That's so manly, and whoa, it's not even hard. As Izuku said, why would it be hard? My body type is lean, apparently, so it wouldn't be that hard. As they stopped talking, you can say, for Mina, let's see, for Mina, Izuku was perfect, a perfect man. Apparently with the changes that Izuku went through, she was surprised herself. She literally fucking wanted to have literally talk with Izuku mostly, as she doesn't understand, but the transformation that Izuku went through, it was fucking insane for her. Oh, let's see, when other also came in, they were also slightly shocked when they know that green moppy hair, the scrawny little student, grows so big and apparently now is that pinnacle of manliness. In Kirishima's dialogue, he's the pinnacle of manliness for Bakugo. Let's say he was skeptical about approaching Izuku because he seen how Izuku mercilessly beaten the gnome, and he also seen that every punch Izuku made there was a hole in Nomu's body. So he did not want to engage with Izuku. So for Izuku, with his friend, you can say the gym instructor, apparently his name was Shu Tachibana. He also explained to Izuku that Izuku explained to Shu that how he was bullied because he was quirkless. Then he gained a quirk in this way. As Tachibana was surprised at how Izuku was bullied but still wanted to be a hero. So Tachibana said, "You admire this person named Bakugo Katsuki, right?" As Izuku just said yes. "Why do you admire him even if he bullies you?" he said. "I wanted to be just like him." And I said, No, I don't mean that. I mean, he will bully you even after you get a quirk, but still, why do you try to follow him? Be your own man. Huh? I mean, be your own person, try not to follow everyone at any place. People are not the same. As for that friend of yours, he doesn't deserve your friendship, Izuku. He said, huh? He deserves nothing. He deserves loneliness, brief loneliness. He deserves nothing. So, thinking him as your friend. If he was your friend, he wouldn't bully you. Then let's say, if he bullied you because he was worried about you or thinking you to yourself, that's a full-on bullshit. Why would he even bully you and yell at you because you have a quirk? Now tell me. As Izuku think about it, and he said, "I guess you're right, Shu." As Shu said, "Yeah, I'm always right. So break up your friendship with him already. So don't ever dare talk to him." And Izuku just nodded. And if he dare tries to talk to you, don't talk back to him at all. Just walk away like he doesn't exist. Don't give him a damn of your time. He stated, "If you give a damn time, he will turn back the same as always, as we try to bully you. So don't you dare fucking give him a damn of your time. If he tries to attack you, then attack. Worry about nothing. If you even bloody bruise him, just said it was for self-defense. Shit, that's it." As Izuku nodded, and with his newfound confidence, he become more a bit, you can say, confidence because of that. So Izuku never really acknowledged Bakugo's presence, as Bakugo also noticed that whenever Bakugo tried to push past him, but Bakugo tried to, you can say, push him a little by his shoulder, but Izuku stands still like he was a fucking wall. As Bakugo, you can say, try to make contact with Izuku, but he could feel there was a wall, a force field that he cannot understand what is that. But as he also noticed that as Bakugo also noticed that whenever Bakugo passed from Izuku's point, Izuku would flinch always. But now Izuku does not even flinch, as he started to go insecure because Izuku started to look down upon him. No, it cannot be, as he tried to do more to gain Izuku's attention, but Izuku doesn't give a fucking damn of his time. So it started to happen as other people also started to coming to the dorms. As it got into this point where you can now, whenever Uraka sees Deku, she has a fucking full-on red face and she cannot understand what the hell it was that. What the hell is even that? And for Asui, she has a crush and she is not gonna be blunt about that part. She may be blunt, but she's not gonna tell about that. And I'm not gonna do the shit also, because I don't hate Frappy, but still. Now, normally when I do ship is I think what will the father and the son will have in common. But let's see. If Frappy and Izuku were a ship, now, their son will be having a frog-like attribute, and I will literally hate that shit. And that's how I decide my ship. As for Uraka, I know how the fucking his hairs and other gonna be, so I know Uraka's ship still weak as shit. Weak little shit is gonna be born. But let's say, as for others, I don't fucking mind about them. Yep, I don't fucking mind at all. Now we see here. Now we see, Frob is not gonna be blunt with that part. As for Minata, he wanted to be friends with Izuku more because now he's seen Izuku's merciless part, so he's gonna be friends with Izuku mostly. As now they went to the class, the same thing. Aizawa came bloody bruised. Aizawa came bandaged up like a mummy, as he said, "Everybody get ready, our battle is not over yet. The sport festival is coming." As Uraga got the same fire in her eyes, as Izuku just said, "Yay!" As he knows that his speed is totally insane, so he's gonna win already. As Izuku, we see they got a 1 week for the sports festival. Izuku apparently. Now we see a 1 week. Now in the time of a week, Izuku did train himself and he increases speed. Exactly the same speed as Gojo. Apparently, let's just say the UA obstacle field. The US Stadium obstacle field is gonna be nothing for Izuku. He's gonna fucking go through it like a boss he is. Now, Izuku has a gay, you can say, tried to do many things, but apparently he has discovered that whenever he tries to cover his eyes or not to cover, become too goddamn powerful. So he was thinking how to limit his power because he was way too powerful for other people, and with his normal kick he literally make a tree dent. So he think if we make one for all, the tree fucking exploded and even cut down in some way. So he wanted a little limiter, so he decided what he should do. When he closed his eyes or blindfold them, his power limited, like it stays with it. Let's just say if he kicks a tree with the blindfold on, it will, you can say, come off the ground. Now the speed is the same, but if he kicks a tree with open eyes, the tree will literally get out, turning out with more trees at the same. So yeah. So Izuku is strong without the blindfold. So Izuku decided a new style. He's gonna blind himself. And you know what? Izuku has gained, you can say, sunglasses apparently. He's not gonna blindfold him, he's gonna use the sunglasses. In the time of a week span, Izuku, let's just say, he was just roaming around the mall a little bit because, let's just say, he was invited by his friends apparently. Yeah, he was invited by his friends. Now these friends were apparently few of the girls of the gym, as they invited Izuku. So Izuku was, you can say, hanging out with them, as they had fun apparently. Most of them are girls, literally all of them are girls. Izuku is the only boy. As that time, Kaminari, Minato, and Kirishima, they were on the same fucking mall, as they saw Izuku hanging out with chicks. As for Minato, as he said, "Is that Midori? I don't believe him now. He is hanging out with girls. Not before that he was a scrawny little brat, and now he hangs out with cool girls. Oh shit!" As Kirishima said, "Manly. He is manly." As Kaminari said, yeah, he's manly as hell, even cool. Don't you see the sunglass even make him fucking too goddamn cool. As they see the girls were pretty cool, you can say close with and being kinky with Izuku mostly, let's just say. He's a one girl you can say lightly tap on Izuku's head and said, nah Izuku, stop it, it's funny. As Izuku did a little bit of funny dance as they laughed. As for the boys, they were impressed and said, that little shit. He's hugging all the girls as Minato said, I'm gonna go there. As Kirishima said, nope. As Kirishima knocked out Minato over there, as he said, nope, we are not gonna disturb Izu bro there. Midori bro there, sorry. As they just nodded. Kaminari just nodded, said, come on, just say hi. And what about him? Take him in our back, just that's it, nothing else. As they just went to where Izuku was, as they said, hey Midori, as Izuku said, oh hey Kirishima and Kaminari. Hello, he stated. As Izuku's friend said, so Izuku, as they said, so Izuku, who are they? As Izuku said, oh, they are apparently my classmate, he stated. Nice to meet you, as they introduced themselves, random chicks. As we see, so we have to go now. Come on, Izuku, as they can say drag Izuku away, as Izuku said. We're gonna see after a week, huh? Bye, as Kaminari said, damn, he's cool. Damn, I wanna hang out with him, as Kirishima said, yeah, me too, man. So Bakugo is not gonna get any friends. Fuck him. Fuck Bakugo, he's not getting friends. So after the event, oh my god. Let's say a few happy things happened for Izuku apparently. Izuku got laid by someone now. It was a little one night stand, you can say. Not a actual relationship, but he got lucky and got laid by someone. And hey, it was just one night stand, so no relation. As Izuku said, ooh la la, if I was my old self, I would have never had this fun. By now, I like life how it is. As Izuku just stated, I don't know what God did, but what God or what another entity did. I awakened my quirk and started to have fun. As he smiled to himself, as we see Izuku returning home, as Izuku's gonna know that something wrong is in his home, as Izuku started to feel that someone was in Inko's bedroom. As Izuku said, who the hell is in my mother's bedroom now? As Izuku opened the door, as he went into you can say his mother's bedroom, as he said, Mom, as he saw something that you can say that he didn't want it to see. As he saw All Might's scrawny fucking dick in his mother's, pussy. As Izuku just stated, as All Might and Inko, both of them, they were seeing Izuku, as they said, Izuku honey, you see, as Inko tried to explain, when Izuku just said, no, don't need to explain, as Izuku literally locked the door and said, I'm not seeing the disgusting shit. As he said, that dick, was that a dick? As he said, that was so scrawny and so beat up and like there had no life in it, but still, how the hell, that was so disgusting. Now my mom is fucking fine, but that looked disgusting. As he just literally went to his room and he tried to forget the scene that he just saw, as All Might and Inko came into Izuku's room, said, you see Izuku, I know you're dating now don't you dare talk about that shit anymore. As they just nodded, so you don't mind? All Might said, nah, I don't mind. Now so please don't mention that in front of me, please. When you do stuff, please do lock the door. As All Might and Inko just having a big amount of blush, as Izuku just stated, no, go away, man. I'm still remembering the horror scene that I just saw. You know, you have to do this sometime. I know, I'm not complaining about that. I just got lucky myself. As he just stopped, said, damn it. As Inko said, lucky yourself, huh, young man? What did you do? I said, nothing. What did you do, young man? Did you went into... As All Might just said, young Midoriya just got late today. What happened? Who is the girl? As Izuku just a nice one night stand, nothing else. As Inko just said, okay, Izuku, do your life. Izuku just said, yeah, and please do not mention that thing. And Izuku just said to All Might to stay, as All Might stayed. As Izuku said to All Might said, and All Might, your dick, you know, it was disgusting, he stated. I know. He stated he was also in shame. I tried to get into my muscular form. But let's just say we did do some shit, but when we were finished, I turned back into this and as Izuku stated, no, don't need to fucking tell me everything. I'm already way traumatized by seeing the scene. Now we see Izuku just said, now go away, fucking All Might, go. As All Might said, yeah, okay, son, have fun. As Izuku stated, Now we see it was the day of the sport festival, as everybody was pumped up apparently, as Midnight announced the Class 1A. As the Class 1A came, as Midnight announced the Class 1A came, as we see now, Izuku is just fucking insanely amount of excited to see this kind of crowd. Normally, in his canon self, he would have been nervous, but he was still nervous, but still not that nerve-wracking. As he just stated, I'm gonna have fun here today. Let's show the world what I can do. Not everything. I'm gonna still stick to one for all to not raise so much suspicious, but I'm gonna still use limitless. Apparently, he said to himself. As midnight, you can say announced the first obstacle. First was the obstacle course. As everybody get into their lines. As Midnight announced it, ready, get set, and go. As we see Todoroki the same bullshit as canon. Freeze, you can see he's literally start to freeze everyone over there, but hey, Izuku with his one fucking punch, he literally started the whole fucking ice barrage over there. As ice was destroyed everywhere, as All Might stated, yeah, Izuku, go. As other people just said, All Might, you're choosing favoritisms, huh? You favor that kid? As All Might said, no, just his quirks is like me. That's why. As All Might was trying hard not to show favoritism to Izuku, but he's gonna show them really, because that's his son now. He's dating Izuku's mother too. Now Izuku just standing there like nothing, and All Might is gonna show favoritism to Izuku here because All Might is dating Izuku's mother. Yeah, that's his son. Stepson, at least he's gonna show at least that much. Now we see Izuku just standing there like, hey, nothing, it's nothing. As Izuku was just smiling to ear as he was waiting for the second stage of the obstacles course, so he was waiting for that. At that moment, we see he was waiting there for nothing literally, as the other just says, is he that cocky that he doesn't need to run? He is already eliminated, everybody started to say. As the other hero just looking at Izuku with curiosity as they wonder what the heck he is doing. Then when they reach to the second stage of the obstacle course, as Izuku said, I guess now being ready, with the speed, he disappeared from everybody's view. as everybody's eyes went into the second stage, first place. He was even connecting with Bakugo as Bakugo just said, "Huh, damn nerd," as Izuku just smiled and he literally starts sprinting over there as Izuku's speed was unreal. Red lightning was crackling through every part where Izuku was running, as he was the fastest one over there. As he started running, as President Mike said, "Oh ho ho ho!" He said, "What do you feed this student? That's he's running like a horse over there." As it said, "Oh, nothing really. I guess he has better control over his quirk now." Eraser said. As President Mike said, "Yo, that's Izuku Midoriya for you. He has better control over his quirk now." As All Might just having a proud grin as he said, "There, yep." In his mind, he said, "That's my son, yep." As Izuku was sprinting there, as Todoroki just said, "How the hell?" As he said, "Oh yeah, he also break the ice, so I am not surprised anymore." As Izuku went to the third stage, the mining field, as Izuku just stated, the mines. Hey, I'm gonna fucking jump here. As Izuku literally make a fucking long jump as this for them it was seeing as he was flying, but in reality, nope. As Izuku finished the race, behind after literally fucking more minutes, Izuku, Bakugo, Todoroki both finished the race. As for Todoroki, he was fucking angry, way too angry, and said, "How the hell?" As Todoroki was third, Bakugo was second, and hey, it didn't go well as Midnight announced the first person of the obstacle course have 10 million points, and next the cavalry battle. As everybody eyed Izuku, but in what happened, they got scared by themselves as Izuku having a careful look as a confident smile. That smile that ticked off everyone nearly. Now, let's say for this reason, Mina just decided to, seeing Izuku's confident smile, let's say, Kendo, yeah, Kendo, Ibara, and Mei. What do you need? 5 people or 4? I guess 4. Kendo, Ibara, and Hatsume. They were, you can say, in Izuku's team now. That these 3 were only in Izuku's team, so he doesn't need anyone now. As let's just say for Uraraka, she was jealous a bit because she didn't get into Izuku's team and she tried, but another person chose her already. It was Bakugo, so yeah. As Izuku said, "No need to worry," and Izuku just said to the wine girl, said, "What is your name again?" Shizukawa, I guess Shizukawa. He said, "Can you use your vines to, you mean, create a dome for us?" As Izuku was a horse. He wasn't, you can say, he wasn't in the front, he wasn't the rider, but he was a horse. And what Izuku did, ho ho ho. Izuku just, you can say, having a little bit of extra plan, and he exchanged his band with Shizukawa, as Izuku just gave his band to Shizukawa, as Shizukawa having to wear the band on her neck. As she created a little wine dome for them, as Izuku stated, we don't need to do something now, we are gonna be here. As she just nodded, we see Izuku activating Limitless around. They're creating a little wine dome for them. Wine dome, you can say a house of wines, but there was Limitless around it. So yeah. And now we tried to attack there, but unfortunately no attack even worked. Not even fire does not even work over there. As Shizuka was herself surprised, as Izuku stated, it's my aspect of my quirk," he stated. Huh? They all said, "Yes, I can create infinite space between your hair, your vine hair, and other people. So you don't need to worry, they are not gonna harm you in any way." As she just nodded and said, "Thank you. God bless you." Now, Izuku just said, "You talk about God way too much by the tone I see." As Shizuo said, "Yes, God as the one that created us as the same shitty things as Izuku just did." Hey, the girls say to God way too much. Okay. And how the hell she's not in class 1A? She has a very strong quirk. He wondered what would be the reason that she was in class 1A apparently. How the hell did even Minato get there, as he wondered. Minato doesn't have any certain skill of capturing robot, but still, I guess throwing balls at the robot mean capture or getting point, huh? I guess he did that shit, he said. But still, that's Minato. I wonder how did he get there. So he just shrugged it off, and they having. As for Melissa, she was also watching the US Sport Festival. As she was excited to see Izuku using everything, as she was cheering for Izuku. As for David, he also saw this, that Melissa was cheering for someone. As he said, "So who is Izuku?" As he said, "Izuku is a hero in class 1A apparently." Ah, so my daughter have a friend. Who is he? Let's see. As she said, "Look, where the person who is into the vine dome there, as a house of, you can say, a protective layer of vines." As David said, "Whoa, so is he a horse or a rider horse?" As David saw the Izuku, as he said, he's handsome. "So do you love him, Melissa, or something?" As David wanted to tease his daughter, as his daughter said, as she was quiet for a moment, said, "Maybe." As Melissa said, "No, my baby is going away from me." As he started to panic a little bit, but then he just said, "I hope it doesn't turn out to be like before." He wondered that because of Melissa's quirklessness, her previous boyfriend leave her alone, go for other girl who has a strong quirk. So David wondered if it's gonna happen the same or not, but still he said, "I believe in Melissa's judgment. She judged that boy to be good. I hope he's good." Now let's say Toshinori hasn't said to David that he has started dating, but let's say Toshinori did say to David that he has started dating another woman, and he has a stepson apparently, like he saw him as a son. So David doesn't know that Izuku is that son, so that's gonna be a surprise. Now we see they were fucking untouchable. As President said, "Whoa, we erased it. You have a monster in your class, and with that vine girl, that from class 1B, they are untouchable." Mainly said, as I said, "Yeah, my students are gangsters." He literally stated little. As a few of the pros said, "Whoa, that's a very useful quirk over there." As for Izuku, let's just say Waraga getting a chance in Night Eye Agency. Not Night Eye, but Gunhead. Yes, Gunhead. Where Uraka get Gunhead Agency. As now they were fucking unstoppable, untouchable. So they were just standing there, not doing nothing, literally. As they were chatting among themselves. For Izuku, he was concentrating and trying to do whatever shit he can. We see Izuku do some shitty things, like you see my brother, apparently he was fucking with me there, right there. Oh fuck, sorry. Now we see after that, the cavalry battle was over. As for Bakugo, he was foaming in anger as he said, "I will crush that deku in the 1v1." As he started to use an explosion around his body, as literally started to blow up there. As for Kishima, said, "Oh wow, that Izu bro has already turned into a monster." He is now the strongest. That quirk awakening was awesome for Izuku, I guess. He stated. Quirk awakening, huh? What? Kirishima explained that Izuku's quirk evolved. As Baku said, evolved? That nerd's quirk evolved? As he was foaming in anger. How the hell would that wordless nerd get evolved and I don't, as you wonder what could that be, as he come to another bullshit conversation, as he said, yep, my quirk is already evolved, that's it. In reality, his quirk is the weakest. He's still the fucking strong as shit. I wouldn't mind that quirk. I wouldn't mind having that quirk. Create explosion from your fucking sweat. That's even bullshit than shit. Still, I sometimes think, what if, let's say, they are having fucking sex, and that moment, Bakugo's hand was sweating, and it came to contact with the air, and pum pum, explosions. Yeah, when they're fucking having fucking fun and or sex, they're gonna bet fucking too goddamn destructive sex, I guess I will call it. Now let's off with it as the 1v1 happened. Izuku versus Shinzo, the first fucking as the other battles begin. As what happened? You see, Ojiro, he did the same thing as ever. You see, Ojiro you can say gave up, or you can say surrender. So yeah, Shinzo got up. And because of Ojiro doing that, Ojiro has noticed that Shinzo's quirk is that. But let's say, as Izuku was about to answer Shinzo's question, as Ojiro just shut him up with his tail and said, "Don't talk to him. He has a mind control quirk." As Izuku just said, "Mind control, huh? That's interesting over there." As he said, "Okay, I'm gonna have fun beating him." Now you see, this personality of Izuku, you can say he does not hate weaklings, but let's say because of having a powerful quirk, and he knows how to, let's say, limit himself and make him even stronger with his eyes. So he just said, "Nah, my eyes are only for Bakugo. As for that weakling, I'm not gonna use any other shit." As Izuku was acting out of character for a moment. As Izuku stated, "Thank you, Ojiro. Now you can go." As we see Izuku on the battlefield, he has a smirk. This smirk was unusual. All the class 1A got a little surprised when Izuku smirk, as All Might was also surprised about the smirk that Izuku's displaying. The smirk was arrogant enough to even piss off someone. As for Shinzo, he doesn't know why, but he feels scared about seeing that smirk. As Shinzo started to talk to Izuku, as Izuku just shut up, and he just shutting up, we see Izuku activating one for all into his whole body, as he was cracking with red lightning, as veins started to form upon Izuku's body as he was cracking with lightning. Then Izuku started to walk towards Shinzo. As Shinzo got scared, as you can say, Izuku's not even fucking answering Shinzo. As Shinzo tried to do more bad, you can say, trying to shit on Izuku a little bit, making him angry to say, as we see. Now this time what Shinzo did is gonna fucking kill him. Shinzo said, "I hope whoever your girlfriend or who gonna be your girlfriend is gonna be a whore." This thing angered Izuku to this point, as he said, "What did you say, little shit?" As he has a distorted voice and said, as he said, "What did you say? Say that again." As Shinzo said, "Bingo." As Izuku got into a little daze, but then Izuku smirk form again. As Shinzo said, "Huh? Hey, you little shit, you think your puny mind control will help you?" As in a blink of an eye, Izuku was in front of Shinzo with a deadpanned look and a scary smirk that he was holding. As he said, "You know what, Shinzo, you did mistake. You called my girlfriend a whore. And whoever my girlfriend's gonna be a whore, let's see What I do when I cripple you to shreds, he stated. Should I cripple you, as he stated loudly. Now we see Izuku just as Shinso was shaking from his core as he did this demeanor of this person, because few seconds ago this person was happy-go-lucky. He sometimes shuddered, but this new Izuku that was shown that time, it was a monster that Shinso saw. Shinso was literally seized it right now. As he tried to speak, but no words were forming around his mouth. As he tried to get them out, but in fear, no words were exchanged that moment. As Izuku just stated, "No words, Shinso. You messed up there, man. My man, you messed up." As Izuku punched Shinso in, you can see Izuku palm strike Shinso in the gut, making him split out some blood. As Izuku just holds Shinso's hand as he started to slam him onto the ground variously, like Hulk style. You know Hulk who did this with Loki. As Izuku throw him up in the air. As Izuku jump also at the same time. As Izuku said, "Reality." As he was about to say smash, but then he stopped and said, "Nah. Detroit smash." This smash literally destroyed the whole fucking stadium. As Shinso's body. Let's say it was nothing left. He was knocked out then there. His hands, rib cage, his body was fucking broken to this point. Literally he could not even move. As Shinso was not dead, but unfortunately clinging to life. As why you see Izuku's not gonna have any shit, you see. Midnight and other teachers also heard what Shinso stated. Even Shinso also insulted Izuku's mother, so they know that they cannot do any shit to Izuku, because if they do, as Izuku was called into the, you can say, not in the infirmary, but called into the infirmary, as Girl, you can say, was scolding Izuku, said, "You shouldn't do that, you know he's a Hugh." As he stated, "What will you do if that fucking shit call his mother a whore? Even call your fucking friends a whore, a worthless friend, what would you do?" But as she tried to talk, but as it was all useless, because Izuku stated, "Whoever disrespects my mom, my friends, my precious people, I will fucking literally demolish them over there like that shit did. That shit deserves a little shit over there." Shinzo heard this as he was scared shitless. As for this situation, you can say, scared other people fully. Especially, let's just say Mono, he was fucking scared as shit. He literally fucking, he said, I don't wanna fucking fight that guy. I'm gonna fucking give up when I fight that guy. He literally stated, knowing that his quirk, he cannot control it unless he has something, an nullification type quirk like Aizawa's. But in reality, Aizawa cannot nullify his quirk, so yeah, bummers. Now we see Izuku just clinging on to life as Izuku's fight began with Todoroki. As Uraraka's fight began, Izuku just didn't even fucking care if Uraraka fucking died or did shit. You see, for Uraraka is a random girl that she talked to Izuku, that's it. And Bakugo literally did not hold back. She was fucking hospitalized a little bit. And we see now Todoroki and Izuku. Oh, that fight! I'm gonna go crazy in that fight here. You see, Bakugo and Izuku and Todoroki's fight as the match began. Todoroki just stated, "I'm the strongest." As Izuku stated, "You are the strong what?" As Todoroki said, "I'm strong, even physically and even mentally, I'm stronger than you, Izuku." As Izuku stated, by holding, how the hell are you stronger than me by holding back? You do not even fucking use your fire sight, and you think you are stronger than me, he stated. "I am the strongest now," Izuku literally outbusted. I'm the strongest in the whole UA. What do you see? What do I have to even defeat me? I'm the strongest here. What are you gonna do? As Todoroki literally, you can say, gave him a little ice barrage. As Izuku, with his one punch, he literally destroyed the whole fucking ice. Then there, as Todoroki was clinging onto the ground because he wanted to stuck into the stadium. As for Izuku, oh ho ho ho, he was having too much fun and said, "I'm gonna show my dominance over you." As we see, Izuku literally got behind Todoroki and he started to brutally palm strike Todoroki into the gut, make him spit as he Todoroki into the ground like a Hulk again, monster style. As then he started to kick Todoroki into the air, as he then do the same move with what he did with the Shinso, but Todoroki he did not do the Detroit smash. Let's just see now uses a normal kick. So Todoroki was in the ground as he said, "No, I won't lose." As he said, "Fuck you, old man." As he literally started to use his fire side and said, I won't lose." As Todoroki uses both ice and fire at Izuku at the same time. As for Cementos, he tried to do, but he wasn't able to. As they all thought Izuku died, but what happened? It made them all scared of Izuku's power. As the dust cleared, they saw Izuku was in type of a ball that they don't understand. As Izuku just having a little smirk and said, "Good work. Let's see that fire now. Go on, use another attack." As Izuku appeared behind Todoroki, as you can say, started to ragdoll Todoroki into the stadium, as he was brutally assaulting Todoroki over there. As Todoroki, he could not even do fucking shit over there. As All Might stated, my kid is a little brutal, but still awesome. As for Melissa, oh my god, she was fucking too goddamn awestruck of Izuku's power, how he becomes so strong. As for David, oh, he was seeing second coming of All Might, but an unstoppable version of All Might. So he thought that is he All Might's successor or what? He wondered. Now we go to Izuku's mom perspective. Hey, Izuku's mom was tearing up. I said, "My son is unstoppable, yay!" As she was fucking dancing in the house. Now Izuku stated, "You know what? I'm fucking fed up with you." As Izuku just said, "Curse, Jujutsu, curse, technique, blue." As Todoroki started to, you can say, attract toward Izuku. As he started to come toward Izuku hold him by the throat and then said, "You have defeat, or I should show you my dominance more." As Todoroki was unconscious, as Izuku said, "Wow, he's unconscious, huh?" As Izuku just, you can say, dropped Todoroki into the ground like he is a fucking trash. As he started to walk down, as Midnight stated. As everybody in the stadium was calm, but then one hero started to clap, as the other also started to do. As there was a loud cheer and said, Izuku stated, "Huh, so people don't mind that, huh?" As we see, for Endeavor, oh, he just said trash. That's a failure too. He stated, as Endeavor knows that if he even tries that, he cannot even hurt Izuku over there. Not even his clothes were burned, so he could tell that that power was extremely strong. Now we see Izuku getting there as a Izuku has already broke 2 students of UA. They were hospitalized badly, but then again, they're gonna be fucking fine. You see, All For One also saw this kid's power and he wondered what is that kid? Is that All Might's successor? Nah, All Might's successor can powerful. As he wondered, who could that kid be? Now we go to the other battle. Other battle was between, Momo and Tokoyami. The same shit, Tokoyami win. And Izuku versus Bakugo. And for Bakugo, he was excited for this battle, as Bakugo literally jumped down in the stadium and said, "Yeah, baby, now fight me, you damn loser," as he started screaming over there. As we see for Izuku, he was grinning to ear as he said, "Yup," as he literally teleported there, he literally come there with speed like he was teleporting. As Izuku said, let's go crazy, man." As Bakugo said, "Yeah," as they both rushed to each other, as they start using hand-to-hand combat with each other. As Izuku wasn't even getting a scratch on himself, as Izuku was using a brute beat down on Bakugo and using a boxing style Muay Thai, every shitty combat that he knows. Also, sometimes palm striking Bakugo, but Bakugo stated, "Wow, I have so much. I had someone who's finally match up with my strength." As he also started to smile with Izuku, as Izuku also started to smile because Bakugo wasn't blowing away. He was strong. As Bakugo, you can say, propel himself with the explosion, as he you can say use a drop kick, explosion drop kick, by the way. A drop kick onto Izuku, as Izuku just said, "Oh yeah," as Izuku caught the kick like it was nothing, as he swing Bakugo into the ground, making him hard in the ground. As Bakugo started to get angry, but he was also smiling, said, "Yeah." At the battle there, it was pretty much awesome. Izuku was holding back way much, but still he was having fun. As Izuku said, "Now Bakugo, for my next move." As Izuku just tried to crackle with the lightning, as Bakugo stated, "Hauser," as he started to do the same thing. Not the same, but Hauser impact he's doing it. As Izuku just stated, "Ria," as he said, "Ultra Detroit." As they both did the attack, as Cementos was forced to do the same thing with what he did with Todoroki. What was it he did in Todoroki and the other, as the both of the power connected with each other, causing a great amount of destruction. As we see in the battleground, Bakugo, he was knocked out into the wall. Izuku standing there without any scratches, but there was a little scratch on his cheek, as he said, "Huh, he got me, huh? Interesting," he stated. As Midnight announced, "So the US Force Festival's finished and the winner is Izuku Midoriya." Everybody started to cheer up, but then few of the heroes said that kid is strong. As for few of the people, I can say for David, it was the second coming of All Might. As All Might said, "Yep, and next All Might is coming there." As we see, Izuku just said, "Oh, my hand fucking hurts, but still, I'm okay." Now we see Izuku just getting into a little infirmary because his hand and body hurts. As recovery girl stated, "Here you go, some recovery pills and other stamina pills a little bit," because he lost a pretty much good amount of stamina as he went into a little sleep. As All Might congratulated Izuku into the podium, as everybody started to cheer. As Bakugo, he wasn't, you can say, sad at all, because he had much more fun in the battle, as he started to acknowledge Izuku as his rival, no more than rival. Izuku is the person that he wants to surpass, not All Might anymore. As for Todoroki, he's still a little bit bruisey, but he still accepted his fire side nonetheless. As we go to a week later now. They're given a week off. In this week, let's see. In this we see a week now. In this week time, I'm gonna use the island timeline here. Now the island incident happened. Now the island, Izuku and All Might, they got a chance, and Izuku got the ticket for island, or an invitation from island from UA. You can say UA. Being the first at the UA Sport Festival, so he got the invitation, and Izuku got the invitation from All Might. So what he did, apparently Izuku just gave this invitation to island to Bakugo and Kirishima, and Bakugo could bring Kirishima, so he did bring Kirishima with him, and Izuku is gonna go with All Might. As let's see, Izuku still does not know that Melissa knows also. When they entered island, as everybody saw All Might, as All Might was in his skinny form, as Izuku said, as the girls tried to kiss All Might, but All Might said, I have already someone's precious to me, so no kisses, girls, only autograph. As Izuku stated, no kisses, You mean you used to take kisses, As Izuku stated, as All Might said, no, your mother is the first ever kiss and everything that she gave me. As Izuku just said, yeah, right. At that moment, Izuku heard a familiar voice that he never thought he's gonna heard, but then again he knows that Melissa was in an island, so he was planning to meet her. But when Melissa, you can say, jump on All Might, like said, Uncle Might, as the same thing as Izuku stated, Melissa. So All Might, you know Melissa? As Melissa stated, Izuku, as she literally come down and hugged Izuku there with the life depends on it, as All Might said, hi Midoriya, young Midoriya, you know Melissa? As Izuku stated, oh yeah, we are friends, really. Social media friend. Apparently, she and I met in the social media a few times. We never met face to face, apparently. But you can see today is the first time, as Miles also said, yeah. As they talked a little bit, as All Might as we see, All Might just went to meet his friend David. The same shit happened, as All Might tried to deform, as Izuku took Melissa with him, and they started to around there. Now we see here Izuku was touring with Melissa, as they were, seeing the machine where they can see everywhere in the island. As they were giggling a little bit at that time, Momo just said, having fun, I see. As Izuku just jumped a little bit and said, oh hey Airozu. And then he heard other voices said, I guess you're having fun, dude. As Izuku stated, oh Jiro, Uraraka, what a pleasant surprise, I see. As he stated, he'll just look at all of them, said, so what are you doing here? As Momo said, we are here for a little invitation that I received from my father, and I am representing my father. Momo said, because Momo's father is a businessman, so why the fuck not? Now Izuku just stated, okay. Now we see Izuku having having a little chat with Melissa, as other girls, they were getting jealous a little bit. As Melissa, you can say, hugging Izuku to herself properly, as she was holding Izuku's hands into her boobs. As Izuku also got a little flustered, but then again he composed himself. As the same thing happened, as now we are gonna skip to the part Wolfrang. You can say, steal the same shit as All Might got captured. We see Izuku just literally with his lightning, with his speed, blitzing up all the fucking fake villains, or you can say real villains, in a second. As tata, all 5 finished. As you see in this timeline, David canceled the plan, so the villains were real. Now tata happen, every defeating shit happens. Izuku demolish everything over there without any gun. As Izuku stated, so weak. Then the Wolfang tried to control the steel and you can say use it to his advantage, but Izuku just said something there as he said, purple. As it literally destroyed fucking matters of steel. Nothing was left there, no steel, nothing. Shit was only there, no shit, nothing else. As Izuku just stated, wow, this fucker is too strong, too damn goddamn strong. As it happened now, for reward, he got a little bit of night with Melissa. And that night, it was a passionate night. Now let's begin. As Melissa offered Izuku to stay at her dorm, as Izuku did comply, they started to have. Let's say when Melissa and Izuku entered her dorm room, Melissa literally jumped on Izuku and started to make out with him furiously at the front door. As he locked the door and then he take her to his, you can say, arms, then started to have a little bit make out. Then Izuku, you can say, take off his shoes to get bedroom. As she also started to strip, still making out. As Izuku just stated, are you okay over that, Melissa? You know, if we do this, we are couples. As Melissa said, I don't know more. As they started to have more fun at literally there. As Izuku started to, you can say, start to rub her boobs. Now start to rub her boob furiously and making her maw. Then sliding his hand onto her pussy, started to fingering it. As she couldn't hold it anymore. As she said, I want you inside me now, Izuku. As Izuku just removed his pants and there was full on fucking 10-inch monster there. As she just gasped and said, whoa, as so big. As Izuku stated, you haven't seen nothing. As Izuku, you can say push. Izuku was teasing her a little bit. As now he was just, teasing how he does not give his dick inside, but you can say teasing. As Melissa said, don't tease me. As Izuku went inside her. As the hand broke. Yep, it broke. As Melissa wins in pain, but as Izuku just stay still, knowing that Melissa have to get comfortable with his size. So after a few minutes, Melissa started to move as giving signal to Izuku. As Izuku, whoa, right, Melissa, full on fucking shittily. Not right, sorry, Melissa, right, Izuku. I'm fucking got too crazy there. As Izuku and Melissa, both of them getting crazier time there. As she said, it's so good, Izuku. What the hell I'm even saying? Shit. Oh, it's so good. Go harder, Izuku, go harder. As Izuku just said, yes, Melissa, I'm close. As Melissa said, me too. As they both, you can say, they both didn't chum. Let's say Melissa only chummed. As said, I have already chummed Izuku. As they started to have more and more. Then few minutes later, they both gonna chum at the same time. Or Melissa already has chummed 7 times. So Izuku said, Melissa, I'm coming. As he said, go inside me, do it. I want your everything. I don't care anymore. As Izuku and they both chummed together. As Melissa just came and said, yeah, finish, it's finished. As we see, Melissa just put her head into Izuku's chest as they were sleeping peacefully. As Izuku got a little message from All Might and said, David knows about you and he has approved. He literally wanted to talk to Melissa, but we heard a few voices, so we had to leave. As Izuku said, shit, I guess they heard us, huh? As Melissa said, what is it? It's from All Might. He stated that All Might and Mr. Professor De Shield was there and they heard us what you were doing. As she got betrayed and said, so daddy heard. As she got scared and said, your daddy approves it. As she just got a little bit of calm and said, thank you. as they kiss last time, as they fall asleep. Now next day, Izuku has to leave. And let's just say Melissa has a little surprise for Izuku because the next day Melissa is going to transfer into UA as a support course student. Now as a second support course student. Why? Because of Izuku. Yeah, because of Izuku, and so they are gonna have fucking fun over there. Now you see Izuku Melissa, but giving her a kiss on the cheek and said bye, we're gonna meet again. As Melissa gave Izuku her email address, the number also. They have already the number, but this is some different email. As we see Izuku just taking that offer. As for Ochaku Uraraka, oof, she just saw that the man that she liked, he was already gone. But she has said, I still have chance. I may be able to make him cheat on her. But Izuku has no intention of doing that. We see Izuku entering the plane with the other student as they leave. Now the internship becomes, as we are gonna stop our story here.